Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another pick a card reading, and we are going to do what do people find most attractive about you. I think this is going to be a great reading. I have good feelings about it. And I think it's always good. It's always nice to hear, right? So let's get into it. I have 4 piles, and I'm going to take this opportunity to show you guys. Look what Rose Forever sent me. It's so beautiful. They have so many different bouquets of roses that you can choose from. And as soon as I seen this one, I knew I had to have it. Look, they call this the Crystal Box Rose Collection, and their roses are very beautiful. They're all flawless. They are real roses, and they stay fresh for over a year, sometimes 4 years. And there is so much spiritual symbolism when it comes to roses, whether it's the feminine, beauty, love, romance, abundance, even secrecy. Roses have even been throughout to ancient times intertwined in the mysteries. And I knew once I saw they have tons of bouquets and every color you can think of just about for roses. But as soon as I seen they had this crystal box, I knew this is the one I wanted, because if you're like me and you're a manifester, there is so much to be done with this. This one is like a little jewelry box, and I plan on doing big manifesting with this. You could put crystals, money, a picture of yourself, a mirror, or you can use this as a box if you want to honor a goddess or a deity. If you want to do this especially if you have an Earth Venus like myself, but Venus really in any sign is bougie. She loves offerings, right? And to honor the deity, I'm going to put this on my altar at some point and fill it with offerings so that the goddess Venus, Inanna, Ishtar can shower me with love, abundance, and prosperity. I am so excited. There's just so many magical uses for this box, and I can't wait to get manifesting. It's so pretty. So so if you guys want, you can use my code Julia20 to get $20 off anything at Rose Forever. Gorgeous roses, and I absolutely love this, and I'm so thankful they sent this to me. So this is pile 1. Pile 1 is the roses. For pile 2, you guys, for some of you who've been watching me for a while, not to keep rambling, you know I have Sharon. She is my Botswana Agate and Amethyst, and I felt like she was lonely, so I got her a friend. So guys, I want you guys to meet Laverne and Sharon. And I know you're probably thinking I sound crazy, but they have names. I talk to my crystals. Yes, I am that girl, that witch. But yes, for pile 2, we have the Botswana Agate and Amethyst sphere. For pile 3, we have the forbidden fruit itself, the apple. The apple for pile 3. And for pile 4, none other, when we're doing a reading on what people find attractive about you, is Venus, the bust of Aphrodite. So as per usual, the timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And any information you need about me can be found in the description. If you would like to book a reading with me, I would love to read for you. So I will go ahead and take it to the piles. Love ya. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the roses, pile number 1, this is your reading. Let me set these right over here so I don't knock them. Okay, so this is your reading, pile number 1. Hi. What do people find most attractive about you? So let's get into it. So hi, I love you. Hello. Okay, so we're going to start at the top, and I absolutely love this. Coming out first, we have the gem and the starborn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pile 1. Well, first of all, people consider you, pile 1, to be a rare find. They know that there is something very limited edition in your energy, if you know what I'm saying. You are a rare find. People love that there's something, it's the energy of there's always something new to like they don't always know what to expect from you, because it's like almost like you're rebirthing, you're transforming, you're alchemizing, you're always becoming something new. There's like always this new layer of you or a new side of you that they're getting to know or they get to see. And I see that here too with the gem being multifaceted. There's also obviously the energy here that you are very clearly with the starborn connected to the divine, to higher consciousness, higher realms, higher beings. You have a very high vibration. We also have here coming out the turtle and the gazelle. I really love these energies. These are great energies. So slow and steady wins the race, right? So there's a feeling here that you don't rush things. You don't rush things, and you don't rush people into things that they don't want to rush into, and you do not allow anybody to rush you or persuade you to do anything you do not want to do. I'm also seeing here that you are a safe space with the turtle. You know, they are in their shell, but it is a part of who, it's like the turtles can't just crawl out of their shell. I think some people think that's how it works. No, the shell is their body. So there's something here about you, your presence, your energy being a safe space. And what I really love is the gazelle. Think about a gazelle. It's like a deer, you know, well, I know it's a little bit different, you know, obviously, but there is something so graceful. There's like grace and poise, or the energies I'm feeling here. There's a certain grace, poise, elegance even to your energy, and I really love that. I'm also seeing here with the second house, in the first line it says your beliefs. People see the value in what you believe in and what you stand for. I find it very attractive that you're not afraid to go after what you want, that you have no problem resisting going with the flow or going with the crowd if it doesn't align with what you believe in. You're not a pushover. I see that very clearly here, pile one, and people absolutely find that attractive. I'm also seeing here, it's very interesting. There's also something here I'm seeing before I go any further with the gazelle and with the Aries card right here. You could have some Aries placements. You don't have to. But with the gazelle, the Aries, there's two things coming out here. So there's something here about some of you might have some very unique facial structure or facial features that people find very attractive. Very attractive. There's something very unique about your face, your physique. I see that here. There's the profile, the silhouette. Oh baby, it's good. It's good. People find it very attractive. And also we have here coming out Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And what I'm actually getting here from this is that's bringing me to the words nurture and wisdom. So people, there's a whole lot that you know. I can feel that. I see it. There's a whole lot that you know, and there's a whole lot that, and it's giving the feeling though that there's like a humbleness about it, like you don't throw what you know in other people's faces. So it's like people know you're wise, but they know you don't push it onto others, and people find that very attractive. Also, we have the card medium. I could very well have some mediums here. I feel a lot of you are. But what I'm getting here is that there's a way that you're able to see two sides of a coin. It's like your mind is open. You have an open mind. Yes, I'm getting a channel here. You have an open mind. Your mind is open. You're able to see two sides of something. You have an ability to understand that two things can be right at the same time. That sometimes this and that are both true. You know, that sometimes it's a matter of perspective, and that you respect that in people. People find that very attractive. I have a feeling that there's a very also mediatory, if that's even a word, but there's a way you have a way of getting along with two different crowds. Maybe there's two opposing crowds, and you know how to get along with both. It's like you're not going to judge one for not being one way. There's something about that here, and I hope I'm making some kind of sense. Okay, yeah, people love that they can, okay, we have awkward dancer in reverse. People absolutely love that they can be themselves around you. People feel safe enough to be themselves around you and know that you're not going to judge them or down talk them for what they believe in. It's like people know they can talk to you about certain things, and you're not going to look at them like they're crazy. Conspiracy theories in reverse. You're not going to treat them like they're crazy. People want to see more of you. Serial killer in reverse, and has nothing to do with like killers, like it's not that energy here. I just want to say that. But serial killer, the card is serial killer, and it's in reverse. And what I'm getting here is that actually people would like to see you more often and more regularly. There's a lot of people who perhaps, now I'm hearing Doja Cat. It's interesting. They just want my love and my energy. Like there's people who really would love to be around you and get more of you, see more of you, be around you more often, but maybe you have to work, maybe you have other things going on. But yeah, people love your energy. They find it very attractive, who you are. Now I'm going to come down here, but give me a second to channel this just for a second here. We have the Six of Swords to the Nine of Swords in reverse. Wow, you've overcome a lot. You've overcome a lot, pile 1. I see you move forward with your life, and that you've healed a lot of things. Ooh, okay, I got a clear message off this one right here really quick. 6 of Cups in reverse. People love that you don't hold their past against them. They don't feel like they need to lie to you about what they've been through in the past. People love that you fight for what you believe in. Interesting that we have conspiracy theorists up here. You might be a conspiracy theorist. Hey. Hey girl, hey guy, hey, me too. But there's something here actually that I'm seeing in this 3 of Swords. It's a very unique 3 of Swords from this deck. And what I'm seeing here is interesting. It almost looks like a rose with 3 swords in it. And there looks to be 3 dark figures, like 3 men in black, or they almost look like authority or something standing in the background. So there's a feeling here that whether you don't have to be conspiracy theorist, but there's a feeling here that you're aware of certain things that might be happening, say for instance on the world stage. We'll be general like that. On the world stage that you're aware of and how it might be hurting people or causing pain, and you're aware of it, and that you believe in fighting for things that are right. I'm hearing my conscience above all else. I'll do what's right no matter what. That you do what you listen to your heart. You listen to your heart. You are guided by your heart. You lead from your heart space. This is beautiful energy. People find this very attractive about you. Very attractive. Okay, yeah. People see that you're... So this might not be for all of you, but there's something here about... And I'm hearing the word, I don't know, freedom fighter? I don't know. This might not be for everybody. I don't know where that came from. But it was the 8 of Swords in reverse to the... oh my god, I just went blank. I was going to call it the 8 of Swords again, but it's the Knight of Swords, sorry. To the Knight of Swords, which is something about fighting for freedom, fighting for others' freedom. So there could be some people here who do some kind of, charity work. That could even be, or maybe you're fighting for a specific, or, doing some kind of project, working for a specific cause. That could be to help people get away from things that are toxic or controlling. There are things that try to place control over your life. That is possible. I'm also getting here that there's something here about you fought for your own freedom, to free yourself from situations that no longer served you. People are aware of how hard you fought to get out of certain things that were obstacles holding you back. That you've turned your back on things that were toxic. It could even be a specific person. People find this very attractive, that you made it out of something and came out even better out through the other side. And so I hope that made some kind of sense. But these are the things that people find most attractive about you. Also, what I'm getting a second channel off this Devil card and vice versa, is that people try to... Okay, so there's certain people, maybe a certain person, but certain people that try to not show how attracted they are to you, and that they find you very appealing. They try to turn their back so that you don't... It's like it's like I don't want them to see how much I'm into them. There's something here about, like, it's like maybe you're making them blush, maybe it's like, oh God, any time pile 1 comes around, I get all sweaty, my palms get all clammy. Like, woo! They might avoid you because they're very attracted to you, is what I'm saying. So, and it's like they don't know, it's like that feeling like, I don't know how to act whenever pile 1 comes around. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. So, I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 2. If you're new here, I hope you feel called to like and subscribe. Love you, bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Botswana Agate spear, I'm going to pick her up. I named her Laverne. I name my crystals and I talk to them. So this is Laverne. If you chose this crystal, pile number 2, this is your reading. What do people find most attractive about you, pile number 2? And I have to say, these are some fascinating energies, quite different than pile number 1. There is so much occulted energy on this board that I have to say, I believe, whether you are a priestess, a witch, an occultist, or simply a divine being, an old ancient soul, you're at the right pile because it's all over this. It's just like screaming at me. I'm like, whoa, I can feel this depth in this pile. So let me start off by telling you, what do people find most attractive about you? The Bardo is this air of mystery that surrounds you, pile number 2. There's an air of mystery that surrounds you. It's like people know that you know the unknown. It's like you're familiar with whatever the unknown, the abyss, the underworld, you know. There's a lot of knowledge that you know, and they know that you know certain things, and it's very attractive to them because people wish they knew all the things that you knew, and they don't know what all you know because they don't know it. I know I'm talking in circles, but there's something about that here. It's that they know you see everything. You can read between the lines. You can see the underlying forces, energies, motives of people. You see and you know. Also getting the rabbit. I see that you bring luck to people, which is also what makes me feel that perhaps there are, and you know, you don't have to be, but there could be very well some witches that have come to this pile. Hi, welcome. I love you. But you don't have to be, but there's definitely a feeling here that you bring luck to people, pile number 2, and people find that very attractive. They notice that when they are around you, there's more opportunities. When they are good to you, life is better to them. Very fascinating, very common with very high frequency beings, with very, I guess you could say, even though, you know, people go deep into the darks, into the depths of the underworld, there is a light and a certain frequency that they hold, a spiritual, energetic, high vibe, like a high vibration, a high frequency, and people feel it in you. People feel it in you. Okay, so we also have Aries. Ooh, fascinating. That you're not afraid of anything. People sense that you really don't fear anything. People, with the energies to meet the challenge, people love the fact that you meet things head on, that you go after things, that you have no problem. People do not want to bump heads with you, but they find it very attractive. They find you, it's almost like they find you a worthy opponent, but okay, so I'm getting a mixed message here. So for some of you, some people might want to challenge you because they find you a worthy opponent. But at the same time, it's because they find your energy to be magnetic, mysterious, and attractive. It's almost like something here I can't quite put my finger on, but I need to know more. I want to know more. And for some people, it's that the way you go after what you go after, resulting from the honesty and strength of your energy. I'm seeing that here, yes. And also we have here your faith. It's like the things that you do. People know that you, it's almost like people know that you do things. People feel your energy when you're not around. With this 12th house, people feel your energy when you're not around. It's like people know that, it's like if you pray for somebody, or you wish them well, or maybe you know, lit a candle for somebody, you know, because I feel like there are people here who manifest. And if you light a candle for somebody, for them to, you know, to remove obstacles or to send them love, healing, guidance, protection. It's like people, even if you don't tell them, just out of the goodness of your heart, you're sending them good energy. It's like people sense in you that you are working in their favor, that you are on their side. Like they don't have to doubt where they stand with you, and they find that to be very attractive and very rare. I'm also seeing here, yeah, oh my God, we have the moon in reverse. Once again, it's the things that you know, that you have, the fact that you don't have fear to go into the unknown, that you have a way of showing people what they cannot see quite clearly themselves, the things that you are not afraid to look at within yourself. There's a very, even though I don't see a Scorpion or a Pluto here, there's a very Plutonic type energy here, which is, you know, usually I get these high Scorpionic 8th house Plutonic energies in pile 4. There was like this thing going for a while, but now I'm feeling it in pile 2. Quite interesting. It's very much you're in touch with the things that other people might be scared to get in touch with, but it doesn't scare you. There's that feeling of, there's like almost an ancient energy here, and I hope I'm making some kind of, I mean, it's just all over the board. But before I jump down here, it's like that she just screamed at me, this one right here. We have Sagittarius in reverse. People love that you look at things from a different angle, that you have different, perhaps you have alternative beliefs compared to other people, but people find that very attractive. There's something very bold and attractive in your beliefs, your philosophies, the things that you are are into, the things you research. Maybe you like to look into documentaries, different histories of different, you know, ancient civilizations. Maybe you like reading ancient literature or just researching even conspiracies. There's something here about you knowing things about the underbelly, the things that other people don't really take a look at, a certain amount of knowledge and wisdom you hold that's very attractive. People find it very appealing. And here she comes screaming at me. We have the Black Madonna. There's got to be some kind of priestess, witch, psychic, ancient being that's come to this pile. My goodness, this Black Madonna, and it's screaming out at me, the void. Yes, this is the energy of the unknown. I'm getting a lot of the, whether you are male or female, there's an energy here of whether you want to call it Sekhmet, Lilith, Niriti, Mayat. There's Kalima. There's this dark, deep, dark, feminine, receptive energy of receiving so much information and knowledge. There's a knowing of the unknown, of no fear of going deeper. There's a lot of depth here that people find extremely, extremely attractive about you. Okay, so we have music in reverse, and what I'm getting here is perhaps you do have an alternative kind of music that you're into. That could very well be, but I'm also getting here is that you're not afraid to march to the beat of your own drum. You do things your own way. That, you know, you have your own rhyme and reason of doing things, and people find that very attractive. We have the card of faith, the second time faith, the 12th house. People believe in you. The energy you carry, people believe in you. People believe in what you know, what you see, what you do, how you do it, your gifts, your talents, even if it's not related to the occult or manifesting. People believe in you. People believe in you. Yeah, I feel, okay. Yeah, there's a certain way that you know how to bring things together. You know how to bring things together. There's some of you are very, very talented and skilled with cooking. Some of you are great cooks. I see that here. Some of you might even have what they would call an acquired taste for things. And people find that very attractive. I'm also seeing here that for some of you, you have a way of protecting people from things that should not be around them. Yeah, there's just so much occulted energy here. If not all of you here are into certain spiritual practices or manifesting or occult things, that somebody here has so much of that energy that it's overflowing to the rest of the reading, and it's okay. This still is your reading regardless, but there's a lot of powerful energy here. It's just all over the board. I feel it. I love it. Personally, I love it. With my 8th house stellium, this is very familiar for me, so I love it. Hey, what's up, Pluto? Love you, Hades, right? But there's a feeling here of you have a way of protecting people from keeping things that are not good for them at bay. It's like something about your energy being very safe, that it's like people realize when they're around you, and maybe not as it's like they get a pass from certain harmful things, or maybe they even get a pass from certain karmas. Maybe you maybe you go to your guides on behalf of people and ask for, you know, them to be healed, protected, blessed, you know, to remove obstacles from their path. It's very powerful energy, highly spiritual energy, and the most attractive thing that people find in you is your deep spiritual divine energy pile too. Okay, so we see 10 of Cups, and once again, she's got this like thing on. It's giving like ritual. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It's screaming at me from all over this pile. So in this 5 of Swords, what I find so interesting is there's like a man in the middle of a pentagram and a bunch of swords around him. There are people who are afraid to oppose you, but they find it attractive. It's like, I'm afraid to go head to head with this person, but the power I see but they find it very attractive. It's like the amount of energy and power you hold is very attractive to them. I'm also seeing here that you don't act from an immature place. You don't abuse your power. They find that very attractive. I'm also seeing here Yeah, it's like you might even be well known for certain things that you do. You have a good reputation. I don't feel that you have a bad reputation. I feel that you do what you do still from the heart. You don't abuse your abilities, your gifts. You don't abuse people just for the sake of, like, because oh, I know I can. There's something about that here that's very powerful. I'm also seeing here something, and this might not be for everybody, but perhaps is a confirmation for somebody, is that anybody I shouldn't laugh. Okay, so there's a seven, oh my God. People are aware that certain people have crossed you, ended up going in directions where nothing happened for them. It's like things started to decay, to die, to fall apart in their lives, and that you no longer work with certain people. And once you cut them off and removed yourself from their energy, things started to fall apart for those people. People found themselves in hard places, and people are aware of that there's a divine energy around you protecting you. Maybe it's from things, maybe you did protection spells, maybe you manifested a certain amount of success, or open paths and open roads to go further in life, to get away from certain people, or you simply just have divine beings around you guiding you, or you have an anointing over your life, a calling over your life, a magnetic aura. But people have seen other people fall away from you and nothing good happened to them, and people find this very attractive because they realize the purity of your heart. They know that you must be in the right about something, and that those other people were in the wrong. I hope that makes some kind of sense. So these are the things that people find most attractive about you. Pile 2, I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 3. If you're new here, I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the apple, the forbidden fruit, pile number 3, this is your reading. What do people find most attractive about you? So let's get right into it. So, okay, let's start up here. We have the mountain and the siren in reverse. Well, it's very befitting for the forbidden fruit, right? There's something, it's almost like people know that not everybody who wants you can have you. There is something like a forbidden fruit type energy here. How befitting for the apple. Yeah, there's a feeling like, it's almost like you're just out of reach. Not just out of reach, but it's like almost like they know they would have to make an effort to get to you, and something about that makes them want you more. There's something here about knowing that you're not easy to get. You're not easy to have. It's not that you're difficult. It's more like there's something very alluring about you. You're not out, you're not but you're not available to just anybody. There's something about, there's exclusivity about you. Exclusivity. Something exclusive about you. People know your love, your time, your energy. You are not available to just anyone. There's something here about that, and it's very attractive. It lures people even more. They might not, I feel like you have people who have secret crushes on you. That's what I'm getting here. People have secret crushes. I'm getting a Pluto. Ooh, Hades. Okay, sorry. This is all just come to me in a channel, and I feel it coming from the underworld. There's an underworld energy pulling on me right now. And that what it is, people have secret desires, even fantasies about you. Yes, people have secret desires and fantasies about you. They wonder, there's a lot of curiosities. Oh, I'm getting a clear channel off you guys. There's a lot of curiosities about, what do you do in your private time? What do you like? What turns you on? What are your desires? Do you have secrets? What are your secrets? People want to know more about you, pile number 3. Ooh, so befitting for the apple. I'm also getting here, and this is an interesting dichotomy of energies here, pile number 3. We have the fire ant, and I don't always go by the meaning of the cards. Sometimes I just look at them and I get a message, and what I heard from the fire ants is that people believe that you are here to help change the world. There's something here that something about in your energy, your frequency, maybe what you do for a living, maybe just simply who you are, how you treat others. There's something here that people believe you will change the world, or you are here to help change the world, or something here is significant or important about your energy, who you are and what you do, and the effect you have on the masses, the collective, even if it is just one simple interaction that you have. I'm getting really fascinating channeled energies off you guys. So it's like even if you have one simple interaction with somebody, they know it creates some kind of domino effect or a butterfly effect, where they know it creates a ripple in like the space-time where it will alter things, and people know what you do here, who you are, it changes the world. There's something you do that you help to change the world. People find this very attractive. I'm also seeing here is your spiritual values. You have a good moral compass. We have the 9th house. It's your knowing, your higher knowing. You are a person of values. You have a good conscience. You have a high moral compass, that you do things in good faith, and people find this very attractive. They know you're not a spiteful person. I'm also seeing here the 11th house. Oh, I love this. There's also fascinating a humanitarian type energy here, where what you do, even though some might not agree with it, people know that your intent, what you're doing is, your intent is for the greater good. You do things for the greater good. You care about what's going on in the world. Love this. Okay, so we have 2nd house to quincunx in reverse. People realize you're more of a profit than a loss. You are an asset. People realize it's better to be on your good side than your bad side. People realize they'd rather be on your team or have you on theirs than the other way around. You're not difficult. It's easier to get along with you and have you around than not. People see the value in you. People view you as an asset. You are a profit, not a loss. We also have here two very interesting cards. I'm seeing the numbers 24 and 9. Maybe you're a life path 9 or a life path 6. Could be. Maybe you're born on the 9th or the 24th of the month. Could be. Doesn't have to be. They just jumped out at me. We have St. Lucy and Mayat. Interesting, fascinating energy. Mayat, one of my absolute favorites. So people know they can rely on you to tell them the truth. People know they can rely on them to tell you the truth. People know your conscience is clear. You don't do things in bad faith. You don't do things out of spite. You don't wish unwell on others. But people know that doesn't mean it's okay to cross you. People realize they like I said, you are a profit, not a loss. People also know that karma is on your side, baby. Karma is on your side, pile 3. I see that very clearly right here. And with St. Lucy, it's interesting. It's reminding me quite a bit of the High Priestess. She is being portrayed as blind. She has her walking stick and her glasses on, her black glasses, right? But it says clarity and sight, faith. This is telling me that you are guided by things not seen by the eye. You are guided by the divine. You trust in what you feel, what you see. There's a very clear, your sight isn't just from your 2 eyes. It is from your 3rd. And people realize that about you. They realize you see beyond the veil. And they find this very attractive. They know that you are guided in a certain direction. People believe that you are truly in touch with something that they don't maybe quite understand. That makes some kind of sense. And people feel your energy to be refreshing, pile 3. It's something about, I'm hearing a breath of fresh air. There's something very, that's so refreshing. This is different. You're not the cookie cutter cutout like everyone else. So I feel you're very original, very authentic, and people find that refreshing. Now, for some of you here, perhaps you do go to the gym, you do work out, but you don't have to. If you do, people are very attracted to your physique. People are very attracted to your physique. If you're a man, I feel that many of you here have either something very about your chest, your arms. It's just going by the picture. Hello. Woo woo. Okay, Stacey. I'm just kidding. But there's something here, if not that you go to the gym. It's that people can tell you take good care of yourself. Perhaps you invest in yourself and you're finding new ways to better yourself. And people find that very attractive. I'm also seeing here, this is fascinating. We have the Prince of Swords in reverse to the 5 of Cups. Oh, I love this energy. You don't look down on people for their shortcomings. People know that you don't look down on them for their shortcomings. You don't look down on them if they don't have a lot. You don't treat people differently than you would treat anyone else. You're going to treat the janitor and the CEO the same because they are both human, right? You treat the millionaire or the homeless person with the same amount of dignity and respect. I love this energy. People know that you don't look down on them for their shortcomings, and that is I find that very attractive. Okay, we also see here, let's see. People might look to you for help or for guidance or advice, because I have here the 10 of Wands in reverse. Sorry if you guys hear Sophie barking. She's, I think, a package was delivered. Anyway, sorry. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse to the 2 of Wands upright. People know they can look to you when they feel stuck and aren't sure where to go for sound advice, that you will tell them the truth. You will help them to see things from a higher perspective, or see it from a different angle, or show them a different way of doing something that will help them in whatever given situation they're in. Yeah. This is really nice. We also have the 6 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. This is the energy that you don't show off or hold what you have. Like, it's kind of similar to, you know, not looking down on people for their shortcomings, but it's like there's a feeling of not being, I don't know if I want to say, if gaudy is the right word, or it's like, you know, when somebody has nice things and they just feel the need to like shove it in other people's faces, like, oh yes, it's my blah 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 blah. Oh, what do you wear? Like, they know you're not like that, and people love that. People love that. You might have a whole lot. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but you'd never push it in other people's faces, and that draws people to you. There's a very humble, it's giving relaxed, comfortable feeling. Like, people don't feel like they have to pretend around you, that you're not going to look at them any differently. I love this. I'm also seeing here that people are aware that you have healed certain things from your past, and it recalibrated you, remagnetized your energy, that you're going after some kind of new beginning, and that ever since you healed certain things from your past, whether it's skeletons in your closet, you know, they might say the ghosts of Christmas past, there's certain things that you healed from your past that's changed your energy, and that now you see how that Ace of Pentacles is just within their reach. They know something big is getting ready to happen for you. They know that you turned your back on what you needed to turn your back on in order to manifest that, and they see great things coming for you, and it's a very magnetic energy. Like, they know that everything good that you have coming to you, that you earned it and that you deserve it. It's like people view you in a very positive light. There's something here about, man, they, you know, pile 3, they deserve it though. They did that. They did what they had to do to get that. They have it. They do have that coming to them. They you know, this makes me happy for them. Like, people aren't there. I don't feel an upset or jealous energy here. Like, they shouldn't get that. You know, maybe I mean, haters are everywhere, right? But there's people the people who count, who are very happy because they know that good things are coming for you because you did the work, and they find that very attractive. There's a lot of people. There's a feeling here of, man, they really. I'm hearing I don't know if this makes sense. Like, they cleaned up nicely. So maybe some of you really went through something harsh, and you came out of it even shinier, brighter, more beautiful than ever. And I love this energy. I love this for you. Yes, pile 3. If you are new here, I hope you feel called to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. Love you. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose Aphrodite, the bust of Aphrodite, Venus, pile number 4, this is what people find most attractive about you. This is great energy. Before I get into it, I have, like, when I was asking, these cards all fell out together. When they do, they usually tell me a little story, and I don't think this is for everybody. But for somebody here, this is just a small confirmation. I really don't think it's for everybody, but a bunch of cards fell out, and I was thinking 1 or 2 would. Anyways, here's what it is. And this isn't about what people find most attractive about you. I promise I'll get right into that in a second. But there's something here. I'm seeing this specific storyline. It looks to me like somebody possibly even paid somebody, but or it could simply be that they saw something that you had that they wanted, or they didn't like that you were happy with what you had, possibly. But it looks to me like possibly they paid somebody to do something to cause some kind of harsh ending. Looks like this was calculated. I'm even hearing the word premeditated, and I don't mean it was like that kind of thing, but it's something that there was calculation, like planning, like they tried to cause some kind of something that would have like cracked your face, like look at this tower, vice versa. It's like they tried to get somebody to do something to you, something that was very unfair. Like they tried to push, it's almost like they tried to push their bad karma onto you, or bring some kind of shortcomings to you because they were mad because you were happy, or because of the light you held, or something. It's something like they didn't like what you had. And it's, with this being the Page of Pentacles, you might not even have that much, or it might have been they were jealous over something so small, but they did something to try to bring endings to you. And it was it was detailed, whatever they planned, And it was, and they meant to for a lot of things to fall apart for you. It was very unfair, but somehow you got around it and it didn't work, and you came out of it unscathed, or you moved forward past it. If it affected you, it wasn't the way it's like they weren't able to bring some kind of ending to you that they had planned. I just seen that story. They all popped out together. So I'm just, for that, somebody here, that message is for you as a confirmation of some kind. I guess it's like, there's some people who are well aware that you got out, like some things don't affect you. It's like somebody tried to pull something off, and apparently, pile 4, you are not the one to get got. So, and I think that is something people would find very attractive, right? So anyways, I just want to get that out the way. So let's get into your reading, pile number 4. I love you. So here is, what do people find most attractive about you? And first and foremost, we have the sword. Ooh. Oh, apocalypsis, the one, and kairos. Ooh, this is giving the feeling of prophecy. Wow, prophecy and signs. There is a mystical energy around you, pile number 4. What people find most attractive about you is the mystical energy that is around you. There are things you do and say that people see as a sign. Or you say something to somebody and then they leave, and then they see some kind of sign and they're like, it's a sign. It's just like pile 4 said. There's something here like that. It's very attractive to them, because they're like, oh, this is crazy. I can't believe pile 4 just said that, and then that song came on, or they said this was going to happen, and it happened just like they said, or these things are and especially with it being with apocalypsis and the sword, it's almost like you remove some kind of veil for, it's almost like perhaps the signs and synchronicities were already around people, but they were just so far into the matrix, so far behind the veil, that had the veil so heavy over their eyes they didn't notice it. And they come near you, or they come around you, and you tell them things, and it lifts the veil, and then all of a sudden they become more aware of the mystical world around them, and they're like, oh my God, this is just like pile 4 said. So this is one of the things that's most attractive about you, is the mystical energies around you, the way you're able to help lift the veil from over people's eyes so that they are aware of the truth of things, the spiritual energies around them. They see signs, they get the synchronicities, and they're like, oh my God, this is crazy. Pile 4 just showed me this, or pile 4 just said this, or they hear, or you are the sign. They might even be driving somewhere, hear your name on the radio, and then now they're thinking about you. They're like, why do I keep thinking about pile 4? There's these energies around that people find to be very mystifying, and that is one of the most attractive things about you, pile 4. So interesting that you are pile 4, and usually when I was pulling all these cards, one card would jump out on the other piles, but 4 cards on this one, 4 cards on this one. So I guess, Spirit's got a lot to say about you today, pile 4. You must be, ooh, you attractive. Okay, so first of all, we have the North Node. People feel that meeting you or coming across you was fated. They feel their interactions with you are fated. They feel they were meant to meet you. They were meant to hear something you said. They were meant to see something you did. They were meant to receive a message from you. People feel that there is a fated energy to you, pile 4. We also have, oh my God, the North Node and Jupiter. People believe what you believe in. People believe your higher knowing. People know that you are coming from a higher perspective or seeing something they weren't able to see. And your energy is very easy to channel as well, which lets me know it's a high spiritual energy too. But people see that, people believe that what you're telling them, that you know it to be the truth from either some kind of gnosis or wisdom or experience, and they believe in it. Mars, people find you, okay, you sexy, pile 4, people find you sexy, but with next to Uranus, I want to say there's something unconventional about you. People love, pile 4, that you are different. I just realized we have Uranus out twice. Oh, you're very different. You're unique. One of the things people find most attractive about you, Uranus, you're very unique. You're not the conventional person. There's something very original in your energy, maybe even a little bit ahead of your time, or maybe even from a different time. There's something here about, especially with, Kairos, which is about the mystical time, and then Uranus, also being twice with, there's something here about people feel like maybe you're from a different time. Maybe somebody thinks you're a time traveler. I don't know. These are strange channels I'm getting, but I'm not surprised with the double Uranus coming out. Yeah, some people don't understand how you got the perception that you have. Like, There's something here about your gifts, and I'm getting that again with the gift in reverse. It's like people don't understand how your gifts work, pile 4. They don't understand how you do what you do, or how you know where you know, or did you manifest your gifts? Did you do a ritual? Were you born that way? Did you learn them? Did you go to school for them? There's something here, or it doesn't even have to be like spiritual, but it could be something specifically that you do or that you know. And they're like, but how? How? And it intrigues people. I'm hearing the word intrigues. There's an intriguing energy to you, pile 4, and people want to get more of it. Once again, though, I'm sure there are people here with deep spiritual gifts. Deep spiritual gifts. You don't get that kind of sight and knowing without having spiritual gifts, you know. And also because we have Morgan Le Fay. Wow. So definitely I believe that some of you have gifts of divination, and you know, you could be tarot readers, but divination comes in many forms. Perhaps you scribe, perhaps you remote view, perhaps you have the gift of prophecy, perhaps you have one of the clairs that is not one of the more common ones. You know, there is the clear smelling, clear tasting. Perhaps there's a lot of different clairs, but there's something here that you have multiple gifts. There's some people feel there's something also very powerful and magical in your energy. It's very, I'm hearing the word again, mystifying. People here find it attractive because they feel they could trust in you to be a guide. They trust in your guidance. People believe you are meant to guide, or you know things that you are meant to show them. People feel very fated in their interactions with you. Okay, wow. That's interesting. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse next to the King of Swords in reverse. I just heard you're not one to be tamed, pile 4. You are not one to be tamed. You bow to no one. Interesting. What a fascinating message to get off those 2 cards. So I'm hearing that you bow to no one. You're not one to be tamed or controlled. That you have no problem standing your ground. You have respect for people, but you're not one to bend to someone else's will. Very, there's a lot of strength here in that. Very powerful, interesting message to get off that. We also have the 4 of Pentacles to the World. People feel like you're maybe holding back some of the knowledge, the gifts, the wisdom, maybe some of the things you've prophesized, maybe some of the things you've seen. People feel like there's more that you know that you're not sharing, but it attracts them to you. Like it's kind of more appealing, like they want to know. People are curious about you, but in a good way. It's like it draws them to you more. People find it attractive that they feel so curious, maybe even a little suspicious, but curious. Yeah, I'm hearing interesting words here with you guys. It's not bad though about you. Yes. Some of you are very in touch with nature. Some of you are very in touch with nature. There's something here about nature, or your relationship with nature, or the way nature responds to you. It's very interesting. People believe that you have a way. Maybe you talk to trees. Maybe you talk to plants. Maybe you garden. Maybe you grow things. Or maybe you simply bring more growth to people's lives. There's interesting, very fun channeled messages coming off your energy. I really love it. But there's something here too about you. It's like not overselling something, that you don't oversell something. It's like you're not going to go above and beyond to try to convince somebody if they don't agree with you. It's like, okay. You know, people find that attractive, like that you're not going to, if you're sure of it, why don't you explain yourself? No, it's okay. You know, there's something about that kind of energy here. So it's a beautiful energy. People find there's a lot of highly spiritual souls in this pile. I feel it. Yeah, I love this energy. So these are the things that people find most attractive about you, pile 4. I really love this energy. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I love you guys. If you're new here, I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next reading.